Well, this is a really important vote today because it really is about lowering costs for consumers, and it really is about bringing jobs home and manufacturing more in our country, and it really is about national security. So when we look at this, it is automobiles. I know a little bit about that from Michigan. It's home appliances, it's computers, it's missile defense systems. It's what our Army drives. It is every part of our defense systems. Modern life depends on semiconductor chips. Most of the chips are produced overseas, as my colleagues have said, and it's time to bring that home. The pandemic certainly showed us what happens when the global economy is shut down and we don't have the capacity to have a just-in-time supply chain by reaching out to Asia and being able to have access to those chips. The bad news has been, because they're produced overseas, that prices are high for product and are going up. We don't have the jobs we should have, and right now we're in a precarious situation long term as it relates to national security technology. In Michigan, just let me paint a picture though, because this is very real for us. I mean, we've been living this for the last year and a half. GM has had to idle nearly all of their plants at some point. Assembly lines have shut down. Workers have been sent home repeatedly. Parking lots at Ford plants have been packed full of cars that can't be sold because they're missing chips. You can see that not very far from where I live in Lansing, Michigan, that we see rows and rows of cars and trucks that are waiting to be able to be sold because they don't have enough of the chips. Car lots across the country where they want to sell the vehicles, normally full of different makes and models, have been nearly empty. And the price of cars, both new and used, has gone up. One of the major purchases we make as consumers has gone up, way up, because of the lack of these parts of consumer chips. So that's why it's time to pass the CHIPS Act and include as much as we can in there. The science provisions are certainly incredibly important for our future. It is going to lower costs, it is going to bring jobs home, and it is going to strengthen our national security. And it is about the next generation. You know, for too long, we've let other countries control a technology that modern life depends on. We don't have to do that. We absolutely do not have to do that. This bill will make sure we aren't doing that we are actually taking control of the future, both the jobs, the technology, and at the same time lowering costs. So let's pass the CHIPS Act and let's build things in America again.
Thank you. Yes.